Ready?
Go.
So today, another day of the Tip of the Day by Dave Shay. We got Zenoba again, episode number 2.
So Dave, I have a question for you. What type of diet do you recommend for me?
Well, diet is a big word there in as far as losing weight, because what happens is there's a lot of cool diets out there, and a lot of diets work. Like keto, I've done myself. I think it's the best thing for weight loss. They have a carnivore diet, paleo. There's a million different ways to diet, right? The problem with diets, though, is whenever we lose weight, we're going to lose muscle. Okay, so say if I go on keto and I drop 50 pounds in a year, well, I'm going to lose some muscle out of that 50 pounds. Mm-hmm. And then once you get off of keto, because it's really, most people can't sustain carnivore and keto forever. So when you get off that, you're going to go ahead and gain some weight back, and then you're going to put on some fat. So like, if you keep on yo-yo diet, like a lot of girls do that for the bikini bodies, right? They go on a diet, they lose weight for summer. Right now, they're a 130-pound girl, with 20% body fat. Next year, they gain to 140, they lost 20 pounds. They end up gaining some weight back, and then they go on another diet, they lose 20 pounds. You do that a couple years in a row, now they're still a 120-pound girl, but instead of having 20% body fat, now they got 40% body fat, because every year they did those diets, they were losing muscle. So I don't think you're looking for like a beach body for the summer, or I don't think you're looking to do a bodybuilding show. I think you're just looking for a change of life.
Correct.
And I think you want to have like something you can sustain for long term. And so really, I think you should have a healthy just diet, not a word diet, but just healthy way of eating. And we got to dive into like how you're eating and take some little things away at a time. So let's just give me an example of like what you eat in a day.
To be honest with you, trash. I drink about 2 liters a day.
2 liters.
2 liters a day. I know it's pretty bad. I'm mainly eating sugar, honestly. Processed food, McDonald's, the easy route.
Are you getting any protein in your diet? That's from meats, like
honestly, no.
Could be milk, yogurts, chicken. You don't eat any chicken, anything like that either? Not much meat?
I'm eating McDonald's. So.
All right, so you got a lot of things you can change, but one thing I would say is like 2 liters of pop is absurd, not to be mean, but it really is. Because, 8-ounce pop or whatever they sell is like usually around 30 grams of sugar, okay? So you're getting like hundreds and hundreds of grams of sugar. A normal adult male is not supposed to have more than 25 grams of sugar per day. Mm-hmm. So what's going to happen is all this is going to cause inflammation throughout your body. You're already diabetic, but even if you weren't diabetic, a person like me could become insulin sensitive. And whatever our insulin spikes from sugar, during that time, you really can't burn body fat. Mm-hmm. So like we got to really cut your sugar out. That would be the biggest things. I would start off, if you can, by, the perfect world, you would just quit drinking pop. But pop has caffeine, which is addictive, and sugar that's addictive. And probably affects your sleep too, which
it does.
Sleep, if you're getting too much caffeine, more than 400 milligrams a day, it raises your cortisol levels, your stress hormone, and all this is going to contribute to weight gain. And then if you can't sleep, during your REM sleep, you're going to produce growth hormone, which is going to help you burn body fat and help develop muscles, and you're not probably getting that because you're not getting a good night's sleep. So tip 1 for you, I guess, before we change a lot of your diet, why don't we start off with just getting rid of that type of pop, maybe switching over to like a Zevia, because Zevia is flavored by stevia, which is a natural sugar. It's actually not really a sugar. It comes from a plant. There's 0 sugar in a stevia. And start drinking some of those instead. And if you have to have pop, drink sugar-free. But I just think pop's real bad. I think it's one of the biggest reasons why so many people in this country are obese, is they have an addiction to pop and sugar. Mm. So we're going to dive into this deeper, but now we know a culprit. So like my advice for you would be, drink water as much as you can. If you need caffeine, have a Zevia, but try to make sure you look at the milligrams of caffeine in those drinks. Don't have more than 400 a day. And don't forget, caffeine has like a 12-hour half-life, which means it stays in your body for 12 hours. Mm-hmm. 6 hours the longest. So like say if you had to go into bed around 10 o'clock at night, and you shouldn't really be having Zevias, past, let's say, 10 in the morning, honestly. Yes. But at least 6 hours before. So like 4 p.m. definitely should be your last EV because the 6-hour half-life is the strongest, and then it tapers off and it's completely out of your body around 12 hours.
Okay.
So that'll work on your sleep by getting rid of the pop. You'll eliminate a ton of sugar, which is going to get rid of inflammation. It'll help with your weight loss journey. It's going to bring down your insulin levels. And since you are diabetic, we're going to have to work on, next time we talk, why don't we talk about the glycemic index maybe the next time. We'll go over that, and we'll get you more on a diet that keeps your insulin a little lower and you don't spike your sugar and stuff so much, all right?
All right, I appreciate that. Thanks a lot,
Nice
Dave.
chatting today as well. Talk to you soon. And if you like this journey with Zenoba, please like and subscribe. I mean, you want to tell us what you weigh today?
Just 326 pounds.
326 pounds. How tall are you?
5'7".
5'7". Our goal here is to make some life changes for Zenoba. If you want to watch his progress, it's going to happen. I promise you, as long as he follows the tips. And anybody else out there, wants to improve your health and longevity, follow these tips, like and subscribe, and enjoy watching Zenoba's journey here. Have a good day.